more. She is a lady of the trade. Her name is Maureen Petrosky, and she's with Jack Daniel's. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Yeah, so tell us exactly where are we starting here. I know you have a few little tasters set up. You wanted to talk about different types of whiskey and
That's
how to
right.
taste it.
Tonight we are in Denver with the Women Who Whiskey, and that is a group of women who do experiential and educational events about whiskey. Like you mentioned, there's a lot of women who love whiskey out there, so we don't want to ignore them.
Yeah.
And Jack Daniel's is in town for the tasting. We're going to be tasting 3 things.
Okay.
So this is our Gentleman Jack. And then we have the rye and the single barrel, and they're all very different.
Yeah,
you might think whiskey just falls into one category. So every drop of Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey is made in a little tiny town with only 600 people, Lynchburg, Tennessee. So wherever you see it in the world, it's coming from this tiny town.
Awesome.
And also every drop goes through charcoal mellowing.
Okay.
So you see some charcoal here. It might seem a little strange, but what the charcoal mellowing does really smooths it out. The Gentleman Jack actually goes through it twice.
Oh.
So it takes out all the impurities and it makes it exceptionally smooth.
Okay.
The rye is actually the newest member of the Jack Daniel family, just came out last fall. And rye whiskey is a little spicier, a little bolder. So here, I'll let you smell them, and you can actually see the color differences too.
Yeah,
so that's the Gentleman Jack.
Delicious. And you are going to make a cocktail as well to just show us something that you can do with whiskey. You don't necessarily have to just drink it on the rocks.
On its own. It doesn't have to be straight. And that's actually one of the things I love about this season. You mentioned getting warmer weather. Our one last one that we're going to make our cocktail with is the single barrel select. So these are the most rich and robust of the whiskeys. So we're going to make a cocktail here. We've got strawberries. I muddled them already here in the muddler.
Okay.
In the shaker. And then we're going to add to that. I'm going to have you pour, if you don't mind. I'll put you to work.
This
is the single barrel. You're going to fill this right up. That's 2 ounces of whiskey. And while you do that, I'm going to add...
I'm like shaking because I'm afraid that I'm going to spill this.
This is simple syrup, which is just equal parts sugar and water.
Okay.
And then lemon juice. Citrus is so important in cocktails. It really brightens it up.
So right about
and makes
there.
it lively. You can add a little bit more. Don't be shy.
We're just going to free pour right there, you guys.
Okay, there you go. All right, all right. So now we've got, it's all about the balance, right? So I'm just mixing that up in there. And then we're going to strain it into a glass. You mentioned pitcher drinks.
Yes.
This is a great drink to make as a big batch in a pitcher. You can do this ahead of time.
I love all the fresh fruit, too.
The last thing you would add to this is the ginger beer.
Got it.
Again.
Just like a splash on top and then kind of stir it around?
Exactly. And if you didn't want to have so much ginger beer, you could do part ginger beer, part club soda.
Okay.
But we're just going to top that off there. It makes a really simple cocktail.
It's so beautiful, too.
Anyone can make. You don't have to be a mixologist. That's another great thing about entertaining with whiskey. There's so many options. The big batch drinks, the fresh fruit. Nice
and the ginger
bright.
beer is that nice added little taster there. So tell us one more time just about the event that's happening tonight.
The event tonight is the Women Who Whiskey, and you can find out more about them on their Facebook page, and that is the Colorado chapter. I have the mocktail version here, so if you didn't want to have the whiskey in there, you can make this too as a mocktail. So cheers.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're going to send it on over to Greg. Should I bring you a drink, Greg?
Well, you know, if the ocean were whiskey and I were a duck, I'd swim to the bottom and never come up, I believe is how the song goes. Here's a look at what we got going on.